Hey, what's up guys? Ryan Rick, the host of your show, Ryan Vlogs 2. Not the number 2, but TOO, like in addition, like also, how are you? Happy Saturday morning. I'm in the car, as you can tell, obviously. I got my seatbelt on, I'm driving here. Probably not the best thing to be doing vlogging real quick, but I'm on a little road trip. I'm on a little mission today. Some of you guys know in my last vlog I had a bunch of just kind of tech that I don't use anymore, things I've used in the past, or old electronics. And I had a bunch of speakers from old vehicles, you know, subwoofers and amps and things like that. I've had a few of them for sale on like Facebook and eBay and Craigslist, things like that. And somebody reached out to me last week on Craigslist, was inquiring about some speakers. So we exchanged phone numbers, just been chatting it up all week. I'm actually heading to meet him down where he lives. So it's a little bit of a road trip from my house, about 50 miles south of where I live. I'm headed to Troy, Illinois, so if you guys want to look on your phones, you can see where Troy, Illinois is. I'm actually on Interstate 55 southbound. So I've got the subwoofers in the trunk, and yeah, we got the goods in the trunk and we're going down the highway. No, it's really just speakers, subwoofers in the trunk, but we are going down the highway. So I'm going to go down there and meet him. And the cool thing was he said he could make it to Springfield today. But I've actually met a few people down kind of near where he lives before, in the past, like selling, you know, amps or receivers or computer equipment or iPads or iPhones, things like that. So I said, well, you know, I could drive, you know, maybe meet you halfway down the highway, like the rest stop or something. Because you guys know with let me turn this down here. Because you guys know with Craigslist, you want to, the number one thing is be very careful when you deal with Craigslist. I dealt with it many times. A good rule of thumb, meet people during the day. Meet people in a very, very public place. And don't show your goods until you've seen their money. So if they want it and they're real and they're there to buy it, they'll have no problem showing you that they have the ability to pay for it. You'd be surprised how many people will waste your time. So this guy offered to accommodate me with some extra dollars for gasoline. So I thought, well, we're in the Toyota Camry, very fuel efficient vehicle, and we'll head down there and go meet him. So I'm on the road. I'll flip this around so you can see. It's kind of, well, it is cloudy. It's one of them gloomy days, but it's very warm and humid today. I think the actual temperature is 86 as we're cruising here. Hopefully we'll get those miles per gallon up a little bit. So I'm not using my GoPro today. Just I forgot it actually. Was using or doing a time lapse last night and thought I caught some meteors. In reality, I captured some airplanes streaking through the sky. So it was kind of funny. I'd shared it to Facebook. Somebody had private messaged me, said, hey, you know, didn't want to sound like a jerk, but you captured planes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're totally right. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I used to talk to you 15 years ago back in the car stereo game. So it was kind of cool to see someone comment on a photo and then turned out to realize we had a history together already, like in the past, of being friends. So I was like, oh, that's so awesome when you can kind of like rekindle, you know, with a new friend, or not a new friend, but somebody you haven't talked to for a while. So I'm on the highway. Like I said, it's kind of a boring little drive, you know. In Illinois, we have a lot of this, a lot of corn in the summer. That's all we pretty much grow around here is corn, soybeans. So you have wheat fields like soybeans over there and corn, more corn. Everything's flat. We're only about 500 something feet above sea level, so we're not very high in the air. Some flooding happens often. So, but on Interstate 55 South, gonna be selling those kicker subwoofers. I'm kind of about, I think almost about halfway there. And then I told him I'd help tune his amps, so I think that'll be pretty cool. Kind of set up his speakers for him in the car, and then make sure, you know, he's all dialed in and good to go. And then we'll head back and then get some gas. I got to run some errands when I get back home. Go to the bank, and then yes, yeah, I think Braden's still sleeping at home. He didn't want to make the road trip anyway, which is fine. My little freshman. And Karen's there anyway, so no worries there. Oh, but also yesterday, the day before, I took a leap of faith, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but then I just decided, you know, I've been thinking about it enough, and then I finally did it. So I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, I applied to Fullscreen. If some of you guys don't know what Fullscreen is, it's a network, a YouTube network that you can apply to. A lot of prominent YouTubers are with the Fullscreen network, and it was just something that I thought maybe it's the right time for the vlog channel. I mean, I'd already been partnered with YouTube, so I just decided maybe Fullscreen was an opportunity, you know, maybe to branch out or to grow on the vlog channel and also work with other great creators. So I was like, well, let's apply for it, because my son, if you guys did or didn't know, he's partnered with Fullscreen, Fell Desire. You guys know him. You've seen his channel before, I'm sure. He just hit 25,000 subscribers, which is awesome. But I applied to Fullscreen, and I think it was like maybe 12 hours or so. And let me switch this here. I think it was about 12 hours, if that. And then I got the email. Yes, I got the email saying congratulations, like welcome to the Fullscreen family. Your application's been approved. So yes, the Ryan Vlogs 2 is now partnered with Fullscreen. I'm very happy about that. So you guys know I've worked really hard on this channel, in addition to all my other channels. But I've worked really hard on the vlog channel, and I feel as somebody who vlogs more, I've developed more as a vlogger. It's quite an interesting concept, vlogging, but I really, to be honest with you guys know I love to be in front of the camera, but I really love vlogging because I just feel it's so relaxed. You can just kind of talk about whatever, and on this channel I've talked about so many different things, you know, just things that are just really going on with my life and that affect me, and then share the good stuff and try to be positive for you guys. So today's vlog is the first vlog now partnered with Fullscreen, so I'm happy about that. We're going to sell speakers, a little road trip, a little extra few dollars in my pocket, which is going to be awesome, because I'm going to use some of those dollars to make my car payment this month. So I'm like, you know, with old stuff you have in your house, if you're not really using it, you know, maybe a good idea to, you know, kind of look at what you have. Maybe you could sell some stuff, because you might find out that you have some things that somebody else could benefit from more, and then you could put a few dollars in your pocket. So that's essentially the mission for today. And then I got to get back home and edit this vlog and then run my other errands. But I wanted to keep it short in the car on this road trip and just talk to you guys. So we'll see what else type of trouble we can get into today during this vlog. Probably won't be too much, but I just wanted to tell you guys that good news about Fullscreen, because I thought, you know, that was pretty awesome. So yeah, so let's keep on heading down the road here. We'll go meet up and do the speakers. We'll get those out of the trunk and stuff, and yeah. South I drive, the warmer it's getting naturally. Now it's about 90 degrees, almost to the exit. So it's about an hour drive or so. Just texted or chatted with the guy, and he was like, "You getting close?" I'm like, "Almost to your exit." So he sounds pretty excited. I'm always excited for stereo equipment to hook something up for somebody, or just to see them turn up the volume in their car and they're like, "Man, this is awesome." So we're about to the exit. No rain. Traffic's been pretty decent. Just kind of me and the windshield, you know, a little windshield time, you call it. I'm kind of glad I don't have one of those jobs where you have to drive like a lot all the time. I like to drive, I love to drive, don't get me wrong, I love to cruise, but to do it every day for a job would be, oh, I think it'd be tough. So major shout out to all the truckers and drivers and everyone that, you know, makes their living to feed their family by driving. I definitely commend you guys and gals for that. That's awesome. Now I'm getting bottlenecked in traffic now, so I probably should watch for the exit. That's where I'm at today, guys, in Troy, Illinois. So I met up with him over here at the Jack in the Box. His name was Anthony, real cool guy. And the problem was, though, the speakers did not fit in his trunk with the particular speaker box that was there. So what we had to do was actually go take the, I followed him over to his house. I know it seems kind of weird, but followed him over to his house, and then we just pulled his spare tire out of his car so we could kind of get the angle on the box. And then once we angled the box, we were able to get it in and then put the cover back in there. So I'm like literally about to pull in over here, kind of actually where I started at. I got to get back on the highway over there. Like I could go that way to go to St. Louis, or I could go this way, but I got to get back over there because I'm going to stop back, not at Jack in the Box, but at the gas station. And I'm soaked in sweat. I need to get something to drink. I'm dying here. Oh, I forgot to put my seatbelt on. Better put that on. But yeah, I'm soaked in sweat right now. And we got the subs in his car, got them all hooked up. Really cool guy. Lives down here in Troy, Illinois, works for Pepsi. You know, he's a dad, so he's a gamer. It's just kind of cool that we clicked, you know, and got his speakers all hooked up and got them all tested. So they're working, and we got it looks like just in time too, because it looks like it's gonna rain or something out here, or storm. So I'm gonna go in, like I said, over here to the gas station and get me something to drink and go to the bathroom, wash my hands, because I got to get back on the interstate for about an hour to drive back home. But the guy was cool. He actually gave me some extra money for gas for driving all the way down here. So I thought it was really awesome. And he's totally stoked to get his speakers, and I'm happy for him. So pulling up here at the Pilot, the travel center. I'm going to go in here. Actually, I'm probably going to park and get some gas because I'm a little low. Probably top off my tank before I hit the road. It's always a good thing to do. But yeah, I'm going to get my tank topped off, go use the bathroom, and get a drink, and then head back home, and then I'll get this vlog edited and uploaded. But nice day, full of sweat. Got some speakers hooked up. I'll try to put a picture at the end of this vlog because I didn't show you the speakers, but I took a picture of them in my car. So if I can remember during the editing, I'll put the picture of them in this vlog. But I'm Ryan Rick, guys, the host of your show, Ryan Vlogs 2. Not the number 2. Not like I'm going to get cooled off in the air conditioner because I'm soaked in sweat, but TOO, like in addition, like also. If you enjoyed today's vlog, please click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend. Happy Saturday to you. We'll see ya. Relaxed, and I've got composure, and it feels healthy always to talk to you guys. But yeah, registering for my son for school last week for high school. Insane. Just is like, wow, where'd the time go? We had the last DLC for Call of Duty, and then in 2 weeks, that stand-up late's gonna start all over because I'll be live streaming every day